Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Wait, Chief.
Okay. That must be enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Great.
Mr. President, may we please proceed with the signing of the Declaration of Intent on Cooperation between the Government of the Republic of South Africa and the Government of the Arab Republic of Egypt. May I, Mr. President, request Minister Khadebe and Minister Abgeji to proceed to the signing table to sign the agreement.
I'll invite President Mubiki to make some remarks.
Thanks. Well, President Mubارک, let me again say a very warm welcome indeed to yourself and your delegation. I am indeed very pleased, President, that you could find the time to visit us. We maintain very good relations with Egypt. And indeed, as far as I know, President, we are not fighting about anything. So the President Mubárek, it is important from the point of view of looking at what additional steps we should take in order to strengthen the bilateral relations. And indeed, there's quite a lot of work that is going to go into that field, because it is quite clear that we could further escalate these relations in many areas. I was very pleased during the course of our meeting earlier today when an offer was made to address what is quite two important problems in this country. That Egypt is ready to assist us, for instance, with regard to the matter of the supply of doctors that we need, because they are indeed in short supply here. We have to act on that. Engineers also mentioned as another area which is a problematic one here. But I'm mentioning those just to illustrate the nature of the relation between the two countries. When Egypt becomes conscious that there are these needs and shortages here, and to the extent that Egypt can help, this offer was made very readily. So I really want to say that we will, President, continue to work there to make sure that we do create all the necessary frameworks and everything that we need to expand the relations in the economic field and other fields. But your visit, President, also has provided us an opportunity to really thank you for the work that you are doing with regard to the Palestinian question. We always are very conscious and always follow the interventions that you make with regard to what is a difficult issue. But it's a matter, it's an issue, the matter of the future of the Palestinian people is a matter that is very close to all our hearts. And indeed, I want to say thank you very much, President, for the constant attention that you pay to this issue, which I'm quite certain will help to move this problem process towards its solution. But of course, also to express appreciation, we sit together, President, on the NEPAD committees, work together in all sorts of other areas. The President was reminding me now that the Egyptian and South African economies are the two biggest economies on the continent. And really it should be natural that we should cooperate in what we can see together, what we can do together, given the capacities of both countries. But let me say again, President, welcome. I'm very glad that you are here and quite confident that your visit will help us further to promote what in reality are already excellent relations. But welcome, Mr. President.
Dear President, my brother, I would like to express my thanks for you and the brotherly people of South Africa for the warm welcome and hospitality. I'm gratified with the outcome of our fruitful consultation today. Our discussions reflected a mutual resolve to invigorate our bilateral relations and cooperation so as to match the stature and the capacities of the two countries at the African, regional, and the global levels. Our consultation touched upon a wide range of African issues, including the current situation of peace and security in our continent, as well as the role played by the two countries to enhance African joint action within the EU and NEPAD. We overviewed many regional issues of common interest, including the Middle East peace process, as the President mentioned now, the situation in Iraq, Iran's nuclear program and the UN reform, as well as the ongoing crisis of world economy with its implications on food security in developing countries, particularly in Africa. Our consultation reiterated our mutual resolve to enhance our standing cooperation in trade, investment, mining, and energy, scientific research and technology, as well as other priority fields of common interest. Our discussions revealed reciprocated determination to continue our consultation and coordination on African, regional, and global issues within the African Union, the United Nations, as well as other regional and international groupings and organizations. I have addressed the invitation to my brother, President Mabiki, to visit Egypt in order to keep the momentum and build upon the positive outcome of our today's consultation. Again, I would like to express my appreciation for President Mabiki and the people of South Africa, and thank you.
We're going to invite questions. There will be 4 in total. 2 questions will be raised on President Mubarak's visit to South Africa. And there will not be multiple. I recognize
about establishing cantonments and Protestants. So my question is regarding the Palestinian issue, since you discussed that issue, as we understand it, in order to help the Palestinians in their plight. Their territories have been literally transformed into Swiss cheese. Thank you.
Well, we maintain very regular contact with President Mahmoud Abbas, President of the Palestinian Authority, always to get his own view and his own advice as to what we might do to assist in that process. You would know that we participated in the Annapolis conference in the United States, and indeed supported the decision that was taken there, visualizing that negotiations would be concluded by the end of this year. And so we are fully supportive of that process, hoping that it will indeed produce a result. We have in the past, I mean, that's even when the late Yasser Arafat was president of the Palestinian Authority, we had to make interventions at any point that they requested that we should do so with the Israeli government. We've done it, but as I say, we are essentially guided by what President Abbas advises us to do in terms of whatever interventions we can make in the United States with other people. Thanks.
Hello, Charlotte Planty from the news agency AFP. President Mubiki, you have thanked President Mubarak for his mediation in the peace process. How is the mediation going by Zimbabwe?
You recall that I said...
well, the peace process is also a bit outside of the topic.
Another question.
Sorry, madam. They are continuing to meet. As you know, they have been meeting here now for a number of days, and they are continuing to do that. They are doing very well. And you remember that in the Memorandum of Understanding, they undertook that they would try and conclude the negotiations within 2 weeks of the signing of that Memorandum of Understanding. They are indeed very determined to keep to that commitment. So they are continuing to talk among themselves and indeed to reach agreements about the various matters that are on their agenda. They haven't concluded. They will be adjourning shortly for a couple of days because they want to go back to Harare to go and consult with their principals about the work that's been done and then come back by the end of the week to resume the negotiations. But they are proceeding.
About the negotiation with Zimbabwe, but as long as my friend asked the question, I would like to ask about the crisis of Sudan and the critical attitude issued the arrest warrant. Thank you.
You're asking President Mubarack.
For both.
Let me discuss this issue together with President Mubiki. And we are both making tremendous efforts to find a solution because it is bad that the head of states could go to a court from Africa. But we are trying hard. The ministers of foreign affairs in the Arab League convened, come out with a formula. It was being informed to President Bashir, so as after that, if he could implement what was being agreed upon, could postpone the case for about 12 months. In this period, something could happen so as to lessen the tension. In brief.
Yes, indeed. I mean, I want to agree fully with President Mubarak about this. And we will be interacting with President Bashir sometime this week. We had agreed he had wanted to send an envoy to come and discuss this matter with us. So we'll do that. And indeed would support the position that President Mubarak has just indicated. Because there are important processes, as you know, going on in Sudan. The implementation of the North-South Comprehensive Peace Agreement and the work that's going on to sort out the situation in Darfur. And both of them require very serious input by President Bashir. And it doesn't help to move those two important processes forward. It doesn't help to be now considering these indictments. So, but we will discuss the matter with them. And I hope we can solve matters so that we can then move forward with regards to these other important challenges in Sudan.
The last question. There's no South African, so I'll give it to...
The days before, but we don't notice any progress. Where is the peace process?
You're asking a very complicated question. I think we made tremendous efforts so as to make the area quiet, and the quietness at the beginning. Then after that, we'll try to find a formula to bring the two parts together. Then the negotiations over. At the same time, there's negotiation between Abu Mazen and the Israelis. Till now, I cannot say that they reached something.
Thank you very much.